We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. A pair of great second basemen, Altuve and Cano, head-to-head, next on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder.
And
Number
signals
4.
crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I know this club loves what Evan Gattis brings to its offense. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Gamble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a rather Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Sheen Segura.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting second.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson Cano.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw to first. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Correa ranging into the outfield. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nelson Cruz becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Mariners leave 1. We are still scoreless.
Moving out for the Astros.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Correa.
Carlos Correa is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's gone 3 for 8. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
The windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Evan Gattis now standing in. Career numbers with Iwakuma, not great. He's 1 for 8. First offering on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
That's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Carlos Beltran stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Mark Zipchinski is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave him. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Mitch
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Yonder Alonso.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit low, ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. At the plate, Ben Gamble. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base.
For the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. A base hit in his first trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Robinson.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Stepping up now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In there, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here comes the payoff pitch. Out to short for Segura. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-0 now.
Well, Matt, they got a middle of the order guy. He's already walked in his first AB, and now he's got a 2-0 count. I tell you what, they are pitching him carefully.
2-0 pitch on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I got 2-1 the count.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Two and two count. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now. Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the first baseman can't get there.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Hard liner to center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So digging in now, Yonder Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Chopped foul wide of first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll step off and try again.
Carlos Beltran.
Nick Vincent, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
50, Nick Vincent.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he'll step off and try and reset. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off and try again. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through for a hit.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a...
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Erasmo Ramirez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Smoke toward third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Gamble on the move. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Evan Gattis now standing in, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dyson.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he got him. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble sprinting after it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. George Springer stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Way out in front. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Ready for another chance. Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Grounded to the right. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Reddick on the run. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3. Ready once again. Jose Altuve head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. 4 for 14. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
Carlos Correa is on deck. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Now batting, Carlos Correa. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And he'll step off. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he just misses with a curveball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Yovani Gallardo takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yovani Gallardo.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with one down. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the move again from first. Back up the middle. On to first, and there are two down. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo home. Here's Yonder Alonso. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The catcher, number
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
One out, nobody on. Fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here.
Here's Gerard Dyson. That's a ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This is on the ground over to first, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gamble is after it. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1 now to Beltran. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Astros.
So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.